Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.
Good afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
Good. I was just looking at this picture. Apparently, Larissa got a new belly button.
Well, I mean, she'd probably have to because she got the tummy surgery.
It appears to be just on its own. Maybe she had like a scar revision or something. She's like coming out of a pool, which she shouldn't be swimming. So hopefully it's just a photo shoot. But it's like she's standing there, you know, with her big new tatas. And then she has this bandage over her belly button. And that's it. Not along with like the rest of the tummy tuck. Would that be like a new, it looks standalone to me?
I have no clue about plastic surgery. I'm just going to say it there. I have a feeling that she's gotten so much that she knows what to do and what not to do afterwards.
Yeah.
And maybe the bandage is there to keep it in so it doesn't get pushed out or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's scar revision, something like that. I don't know.
Who fucking knows, man?
But yeah, she did get more surgery. For those who don't know, she got more. She's bigger and bigger.
I think she is 1,500 cc's and going, she says.
Yeah, like she's not done yet, she said.
She's going to be like those ladies.
Oh, God. Is she going to? Oh.
You remember like the ones who have like the gigantic like basketball boobs?
Yeah, or the watermelons or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, no. You might fall. You have to have some balance in the back.
I know, right? Wow. I mean, good on her. Do whatever you want, make you feel good. I'm not, but those are really big. They're really big.
Hey, it's probably bringing her money too. So
hey, probably. Hi, and welcome to the Fraudcast. Sorry that our schedule is so screwed up, you guys. I'm really, really am sorry for that. When you get off schedule like once, everything else kind of, it's like dominoes. Is that what I'm looking at? The word I'm looking for?
I think we've been off schedule for so long that I don't know if we have a schedule to apologize for not being on.
We did get I did see a review, a good review. Finally, it was nice. I would get so many bad reviews, but this was a good review, and said they really liked our banter and really liked it, but they just wish there was more episodes. So we'll try to get that out. While I'm on the subject, if you like our show, please leave us a nice review. Clearly some of the reviews are from people who don't listen to us. And if you don't like the show, that's fine. Don't listen to the show. I'm cool with that. But if you like us, please go ahead and give us a follow, leave us a nice review. We're talking the other way right now. And this last week's episode was so we finally got to see the reuniting of some of the couples. So Ellie and Victor. Ellie's going to the hurricane torn Providencia, right, to meet Victor. Mm-hmm. And we finally get to meet Victor, right? So, but we don't get much. We just see them, like we don't like, this is just a setup for their next stuff. Now, what's interesting about them is I have heard, and I have not independently verified this, but I've heard that there's evidence that she is back in Seattle. And somebody actually said there was a picture of him there with her. Again, unconfirmed, don't know anything about it. But if that's true, it goes to one of my theories about The Other Way, which is that The Other Way isn't, for 90% of the couples, they're not actually intending to stay there forever. Now with her, it occurred to me watching the previews for next week, it occurred to me that she was intending to stay there because she's like, c'est la vie, right? YOLO. Which I'm all for with this girl. Like, I am all for, go live on your island with your island boy. But with the hurricane completely ravaging everything, perhaps they decided to come back to Seattle instead of live there because it was so destroyed.
Right. And
it wasn't her intent initially to come back. It just happened to be that way. So, I don't know. What do you think of Victor so far?
He seems genuine, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of interesting out of all of them. Like, it seems like he really wanted to see her when she got there.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, he almost got swept away, but let's say emotions are high. But I don't know. When I watched those two interact,
mm-hmm.
I was kind of like, okay, well, I don't see any scammy
I don't hate
type
them
yet. We've said that about people. We're like, oh, we like them. And they're like, oh, we hate them. So far, I don't see anything to dislike yet.
I feel like with him, it's the other way around. Like, they started us off with us not liking him because, he cheated and not just like slept with somebody on a one night stand. Like, he had a whole ass other relationship. So they started off with us hating him. And now that we're meeting him, turns out he's actually totally like cool dude. Right. And the relationship is totally genuine. So maybe they are, I am rooting for her. Just after losing her first husband and everything, she's not dragging kids into this. She doesn't have kids that are calling him daddy, YOLO, right? Like, you go on, girl.
Yeah, I think it's fine. And I think she just really honestly found a good one. I don't know. We'll have to see.
How do we explain why his relationship? If he's a good one, did he just make a bad mistake? Like, I mean, we all do. Did he just were they just not, was he just like, did he learn his lesson and realize he really loves her and not, whoever he could just get there on the island?
It could have been. I mean, I don't want to say they got past it or they're still working on it. Like, she did say it was nice to be here, but we still have some things to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Infidelity is a slippery one because you either get over it or you don't. If you get over it and move past it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then break up and get past it.
Right.
So,
right. But don't say you're past it and then throw it back in their face later.
Well, they will, because that's what's going to come up or in their story. It's going to be, I love him, but I don't know if I can trust him, and I have to go back home, and I don't know if I can trust him here alone while I'm back at home, and blah blah blah. And there's going to be like this weird awkward meeting where for some reason she's got to meet one of the flings he was with, who works at the bar that they're going to go eat at, because it's the last bar left in town. And
it's like, you wrote the script for this.
Exactly. Because he's going to like go there. She's going to be like, do you want the pot roast again? She'd be like, oh, you come here often?
She doesn't strike me as that level of petty, though.
Not yet.
That's true. Not yet.
I don't know. She has the look of Brandon's mom, a little sweet.
Oh God.
Right? And she's gonna freaking like turn.
But then has this crazy.
Yeah.
Does she have crazy eyes, do you think?
No, she doesn't have crazy eyes. She has like I don't know. I think she could get really mean though, or mad.
Ooh.
Right.
This is interesting. This is intriguing. I am excited to see what happens with them and see them interacting together. I do want to see that. Like some of these couples, I don't care to see them interacting with a wet mop, much less each other.
My mind went
Corey and
when you said wet mop. I was thinking more of Usman and Lisa.
Oh, God.
Evelyn's hair is too straight for a mop.
Oh, Jesus. You were thinking literal mop. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, there's no buckets there. Corey can't do that. We saw him dancing.
Oh, God. Speaking of Corey and Evelyn, so after this episode came out where it was revealed that they had in fact gotten married a year before, which confirms those rumors that we had heard way back when, right? But after that came out, Corey put out this Instagram post, and to be honest, I couldn't read it all because my 12-year-old has better grammar and writing skills than he does. It was so bad. It was really long, and he's explaining the situation. Okay, whatever. But the grammar, writing, and I'm not saying you have to have like perfect grammar and writing skills, like right, you know what I mean, like on an Instagram post. But it was so bad I couldn't get through it. Like I couldn't understand what was being said. Is he just dumb? Is that what his situation is?
I think he just really wants to stay where he is.
Which is where?
I don't know. I don't think he does.
Oh, God. Yeah, because he's dumb. Oh, God, he's so dumb. Oh, like legit dumb. I think.
But he ate the soup.
Yeah, well, so it's cooked. Who cares?
No.
What do you think? What do you think about the penis soup? What do you think about that whole thing?
It's good soup. I don't know. I'm waiting. I need someone to know what I'm talking about, please. That's all soup. I could think about when he was slurping. Good soup. Oh. Ask your kid, okay?
Oh, God, okay.
He'll know. Your kid will know.
Then the 12-year-old might know too, if it's a YouTube thing.
Actually,
okay.
Yeah. It's high meme culture.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good soup. Anyways.
Okay. I'll have to ask them.
All body parts of the animal are fair game if it's edible and soft, I guess. So
I mean, whatever.
They were just like, keep eating that dick, Corey. Keep slurping that dick. And he's just like, okay. She's like, yeah, you slurped that to the bottom. It's like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, yes, mistress.
Oh my God. Do you think that happens? Do you think it's like they wouldn't have any room for like a sex dungeon in that shack that they live in?
All you need is duct tape and a bed. It didn't have to be like 50 shades of fucking gray.
You don't need a red room.
No.
Or whatever. Duct tape. Yeah, Corey probably would like the duct tape.
You can make it fucking work. Did you see that beach? Okay. There are so many options.
Oh, yeah. The beach they wanted to get married on with like the old refrigerator on it.
Oh my God. I think the sister would be a better dominatrix than Evelyn, though.
Oh, yeah.
Evelyn like pretends that she's tough and knows what she wants, I feel, but the sister was just like, I'll kill you for real. Now eat that balls, eat that penis soup. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. I mean,
I think that their argument and gripe is stupid. Like, they're first mad that they got married, sure, and then just upset that he gave Evelyn the space, but also, quote unquote, cheated or thought about cheating or searched to cheat in the meantime.
Yeah, but he has a secret about his relationship with what's her name too. So
sure, but wasn't she with like Roscoe or Raul or Carlos or what the hell was his name?
She was, yeah, there was somebody she was with. If they were,
it was Raul, right? The guy that she was flaunting on the tell-all that she was dancing with, and then
did she go back to him? I don't even remember. That was
because he fell in love with the chick with the purple vibrator, and all this isn't canon. This stuff happened like
this is all the Instagram bullshit.
This is the behind the scenes stuff that you're not going to see on the shows.
No, I don't remember.
But
don't remember.
He went off with her, and then like it fizzled. Like it was just for the show storyline that this guy was dancing with her and trying to make it seem like she was cheating on him. And so now it's flipped to Corey possibly cheating.
But is it cheating if they said go off and go fuck girls? Oh, sorry for the F word. If go and bang girls in the in Peru, right? Like it feels like they
like how she said you were searching for Peruvians. she made it sound like he just like went on Peruvian friend finder.
Peruvian friend finder.
Like searched out some. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I think, okay, so there's going to be a lot of different opinions, but if you're taking a break and the break is to like, I don't know, I want to say like, it's really hard because if you're taking a break,
I think
it's almost like your relationship has stopped. You stopped, but then a break almost seems like you're expected to come back together, which then means it's not over.
Well, here's the thing. I think legally, and I mean like relationship legally, if you're on a break, whatever you want to do, like whatever ends up happening, like that's fair game. Like,
but how are you going to show that you truly love someone if you're going to go and hanky panky the first minute someone gives you a break?
Exactly. Like if that had happened when Hetero Life Mate and I were on a break with either of us, it would have said a lot about our relationship. But we ended up coming back together because, you know, and we didn't have it, you know what I mean? So like, I would have been really hurt if he had gone and
sought out Peruvians.
And he equally of me, although it would have been technically allowed, but it doesn't show
your dedication to the person.
Right.
So it feels like a test. That whole let's take a break shit is a test. It's a fucking test and I hate it.
I hate tests. I hate games.
That's what she did. She gave him a test and then punished him for doing anything while they were on a break.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to be known as a mattress too. Okay. I don't understand that. That's such a rude thing to say to her, but I'm just kind of like.
But everybody on Instagram calls her a down
like, do you know how wonderful mattresses are, especially the memory foam ones? The ones that remember you are the best.
Remember you.
When you lay on it and you're like, I feel like I've been here before. Yeah. When that mattress has your sleep number mesmerized.
Oh my God. Are they adjustable? They warm to your,
do you
to your body temperature?
Those mattresses that would incline like I would say the old people mattresses, because every time I'd visit my grandma, she had like the mattresses that would sit up.
The new adjustable old people mattresses are fantastic and I want one and I'm not ashamed to say that.
And I always wondered, I'm like, when I was younger, I just played on it. And now I'm like, oh, I get it.
I get it now.
So you don't have to work so hard to get up.
I want one.
The bed just spits you out.
I want one of the nice new adjustable beds that like put you at zero gravity. And like I can adjust my head up and watch my trash TV in bed. And when we were on our beach week getting married, the room we had one and I loved it. And Hetero Life Mate was like, this is awful. Why are you? And he said, you're bending my angle. Like,
what
even is that?
That should be saved for the wedding night. So.
That's a new perspective. So now it's this big joke about you can't bend the angle. Don't bend the angle.
So anyways, being a mattress is not bad if you're a quality mattress. Memory Foam, Tufton Needle, or Casper. We aren't affiliated with them, but hey.
We'd like to be. No. We'd like to have. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be mad if a adjustable mattress company wanted to sponsor us.
That would actually be fucking hilarious. Anyways, I think that's enough for Corey and Evelyn. I don't think there was much more. I think the last thing I saw was the sister threatening him, and he just did the deep swallow of the soup, and
the deep swallow of the penis soup. Excellent choice of words. or
Hanekawa. Always.
Oh,
I try not to let you guys down with my humor.
Yeah. Well, we got to count on it because it's not coming from me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like flighty today, but did you hear about Juliana Custodio possibly being divorced?
No, so let me tell you guys about the newest sponsor of the Fraudcast. It's a device called the Ember Wave. And the Ember Wave is the first wristband that helps you feel cooler or warmer at the press of a button. Not feeling like thermally comfortable can contribute to lost productivity, increased stress levels, quality of life, and can be mentally and physically exhausting, like hot flashes waking you up at night, health conditions where you have problems with thermoregulation. You guys know that I have multiple sclerosis, and it makes me run hot all the time. And then I get hot flashes on top of that, and my body can't thermoregulate itself. Once it gets hot, it stays hot. So the Ember Wave has been amazing for me. At the touch of a button, it sends these cooling waves via my wrist, and it changes the way my body senses the temperature, so I feel cooler without having to like crank a fan on my face or turn the AC to 60 degrees. The sensation is like an inside job. It works with your brain and your body and all the science that I don't understand, but it makes you feel more comfortable in just a matter of minutes. It's based on the science of how your brain and your body respond to temperature sensations. So it's like the feeling of a cool pillowcase on your cheek or sticking your foot out from underneath the covers when you get hot. You can try the Ember Wave risk-free for 30 days. Ember is offering our listeners $50 off. To get this limited time offer, go to embrwave.com/fraudcast and the discount will automatically be applied at checkout. That's $50 off your order today. Go to embrwave.com/fraudcast.
All right. So, let's take a moment for some real talk. We're in a pandemic now. I think we've been in it for like a year, actually almost to the day. Mm-hmm. How are you? Like, what's, how are you doing? What's interfering with your happiness?
The biggest thing that I've been dealing with in the pandemic, particularly early on, but still now, is anxiety, which came out of the blue for me because anxiety is not one of my go-to issues. Other ones, yes, but anxiety, no. So I have actually had to take a step back and learn some new coping techniques and mechanisms to help me deal with anxiety.
Right. And I mean, even right now, seeking therapy is a normal thing, right? BetterHelp is a great, because I don't like traditional brick and mortar therapy. It doesn't work for my schedule. Like, I don't want to have to drive to it.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't feel comfortable in face-to-face. Like, I don't open up in face-to-face situations. So that's what's great about BetterHelp, is because it's not a crisis line. It's a professional counseling service provided online, and it's secure. There's licensed professionals who specialize in a variety of issues, including depression. And what I can relate to the most is stress, especially anxiety, because I'm juggling work. I'm a teacher. I do, homeschooling for my son every day, even the weekends. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to establish some kind of work-life balance, in a pandemic. It's really hard.
When everybody's working from home and everybody's all up in your space.
Exactly. And, one thing that, for me, security, I feel like anything I share will be confidential.
Well, absolutely. I mean, if they're professional counselors, then you get the same kind of professionalism, but at a much more convenient and even affordable way by doing it through BetterHelp. And we want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/fraudcast. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fraudcast for 10% off your first month.
Divorced from Michael?
Somebody sent me a link to her TikTok or something. Yeah, and I didn't get a chance to see it.
She kept saying, her TikTok was like, I guess people were just kind of rumoring because she isn't following him anymore. He isn't following her, and she removed him out of her stories. And then she made a TikTok about stop asking me if I'm with him or not. And everyone's going to be disappointed when they find out or something like this.
Oh, no.
But she also had posted some stories like weeks ago when she was in the hospital. And she was alluding and saying, oh, they treat me better here than they do at home. And she was just like, it was just really interesting, cryptic. Yeah, I don't even know, but it was interesting. Someone had sent me had sent it to me in my inbox, and at first I was like, what are they talking about? But
Juliana on TikTok, what's that about?
She was saying they treat me better here than they do at home, and I'm like,
interesting.
And how she's just doing chores, and so
she's
maybe
like the hired help.
maybe life wasn't as wonderful as she thought it would be. I don't know. It's not. I don't know if it's really tea. I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, interesting. No, I want to do some sleuthing into this.
Everyone seems to be tight-lipped on it, but it was just, everyone knows the observation of if you're not following your significant other. And they started like, how they always were like posting lives and group things, and Sarah was always over there, and
they were all quarantining together,
having fun together and stuff. And now like Sarah doesn't post at all. Juliana doesn't have any posts with her, like they're doing fun stuff together anymore.
Dancing, all those fun things that they
right. It's almost like the charade is over. Like,
has it been 2 years? Is it time for her to like,
I think it technically has been 2 years, but I don't know if that's the ticker, unless she's going to come out and say, I only did it for the green card, which I don't think you'd want to publicly say.
I mean, Natalie did, but basically.
But I don't know. They seem like they really did hit it off. Like,
yeah.
Like he married her so that he can have more time with her.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were in a polyamorous relationship.
With Sarah?
Group sex? Yes.
Oh my God. Did you come back to group sex?
Always. Our listeners are going to be like, Hanekawa is a fucking sick fuck. What is wrong with you?
No, I think half of our listeners are going to be like, ooh, is there another podcast where I can listen to more on this?
No. The Polycast. Anyways.
Polycast. When we used to have our Patreon, which we don't anymore, but when we did, we always had like interesting topics like that over there.
It was always fun. Anyways, I diverted us. There's not, I don't know if it's like sideways tea.
Sideways tea. Interesting. So it's kind of spilling.
Not really breaking it. It's just like, did you know?
Did you know this? Yeah. If you guys know anything, let us know.
Just like spilling it sideways.
You're bending the angle.
I guess I'm curious. I think a lot of people were like, well, duh. But the relationship on Instagram did seem to degrade this past, like, I don't know, 6 months, where it just seemed like maybe they're not getting along. And every live that she posted was always her freaking cleaning. I'm like, is that all you do?
Cleaning and dancing. She would dance while she cleaned.
Perhaps. Anyways, who can we talk about next?
Kenny and Armando.
But they're still in the grass.
They're telling his family that they're getting married.
Yeah.
Good
little moment.
The preview for next week shows him talking to his dad about the wedding. So, I mean,
well, we kind of, or correct me if I'm wrong, from Bears All, they admitted that they were married, right?
Kenny and Armando?
No. Yeah. Maybe they're talking about the proposal. I can't remember. They said that the dad still wasn't coming around. I'm trying to place the time of filming this and the time of the Bears All. But the Bears All wouldn't have spilled any tea on the upcoming storyline. So I'm thinking that is not the case. So
no. And when their wedding stuff came out, it was like an event. Like it wasn't tea leaking. It was, hey, people did a spread here. Like they've
learned to give it to people because all of us are just too freaking awesome as Instagram bloggers.
We find it out anyway.
To get it out there anyways. And so they're just getting ahead of the story.
Getting ahead of it because somebody's going to post, somebody who was there, some, grandma's cousin, Fred is going to post a picture somewhere and we're going to find it. So they might as well just get ahead of it. Yeah. I don't know. This whole family thing, with Kenny and Armando, you've got Armando struggling with this whole relationship with his parents and specifically his dad, and telling him about that, you know, not only is he gay, but he's getting married and all this stuff. But then you, on the other hand, you have Kenny feeling like, well, if you're not telling them we're getting married, like you're diminishing my role in your life, and that hurts. So all like very relatable, legitimate issues in relationships, right? So there's something about, I mean, it's kind of, it hurts to watch because, you know, it does feel very genuine. And, you know, it is relatable. It is uncomfortable because, you know, I think all of us can relate to those things in some way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a lot to say about them, but, you know, let's see what happens. You know, the preview
I feel like
shows
it's gonna be a slower burn for them because their story isn't very dramatic. Like they have drama moments, but it's all very centered around like the issue with the dad and the issue with Kenny being like homesick and et cetera.
Right. He's like, I gave up everything. I'm totally homesick. This was very hard for me to do. And then I come here and you just completely diminish me. But it's a struggle for him, for Armando too. So
right. So they'll be fine, but the story kind of suffers for it because there's not that much.
It's not explosive
drama to make it like
trash drama.
Right.
It's not the trash drama. It is just like real relationship stuff. So that'll be interesting to watch. Benny and Ari and her ex-husband and his ex-girlfriend. Where are we at with them? Still fake, completely
weird.
Fake. So weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like she used her ex-husband being there to like, I don't know, make Benny think that she was going to leave or something, or like he's broken down so many times. It's almost like what he's like, I don't want you to leave. I'm like, who said she was fucking leaving anywhere? Like,
right.
I feel like there's a conversation missing, like she was going to leave, or maybe she did leave because I know that he has scar tissue from his ex-wife
taking the kid and leaving. Now we don't know why. If I hate saying it this way, if she was justified to, like, if there was really some reason why she got the fuck out, or if it was, you know, malicious and mean to him. So he seems to have this like scar tissue about that, and maybe that's what's causing him to be afraid. Is that he's thinking she's going to take the baby and run off. She can just leave with the baby. Yeah. Right. Who knows? But it's just, it feels like she's playing mind games with him. I know. Like she's using her ex to manipulate Benny into being like, look, I could get anybody else. You know, you need to treat me better. Like, you know, using it as a tool. If someone's threatening me by saying that they'll go backwards, that's not a threat. Okay, have fun. You have fun with what didn't work before. And, I know, right? Enjoy, sure. Like, I don't understand. Like, yeah, she was like, oh, look, I'm getting attention, and he's treating me right. This is how you should be treating me, the way my ex-husband treats me. The twisted logic in that, plus the manipulation factor, is just like, of course he's going to be charming to her. They haven't seen each other, so there's like this. You remember all the good stuff, and then then you realize the trailer of bullshit that comes after that, and then you realize why you separated from somebody, why you wanted to travel the world instead of being home with him. And then my favorite / least favorite, like, Alina and Steven. They're your least favorite now? Wait, no, did they combat against Jenny and Sumit? Oh God, I forgot about them. Oh God. Completely forgot about them. Hold on, let's talk about Alina and Sid, because that was weird. This is like the second time we've seen the Bible being whipped out on the screen. Is it? Yeah. So Alina and Steven. They finally see each other. He's starting to annoy me, and this is why I'm saying least favorite, is because I'd love to watch them, but he's starting to annoy me because he's becoming that guy. That guy. he's that guy where I'm so excited for this walk, and then he jumps in the pool with his clothes on. Just I'm that guy. I'm all wild and crazy. Look at me. You know. Effing ridiculous. And then let's do Russian scripture from the Book of Mormon on our, reuniting
his Russian
night.
Was good though.
Yeah.
His inflection was pretty darn good.
Yeah, his Russian was really good. Which is good because we don't see that with so many couples of it, at least they learn each other's language.
I know they actually seem to be able to understand each other. There's not like this cell phone.
Let's talk through the translator. Yeah.
Which does happen. I get that. But it's just like, it's refreshing to see someone actually be able to communicate, and especially for the Russian couples, because it seems like the Russian is always the hard one. Like Brandon did not have any luck with that language. Mike didn't have any luck. And
Emily and Sasha. Did Emily speak any Russian? I mean,
she did because she taught. She
right.
Taught there.
So she had to have some language
she was
base.
Fluent. Yeah.
So, okay, but the bigger thing with them is obviously, okay, so he's being all weird about this. Let's get 2 rooms. And she's like, no, like, that's ridiculous. I'm not moving to Turkey to live alone. Right.
Right.
He's worried he can't control himself. She's doing this whole like, well, if he can't control himself around me, can he control himself around other girls? No.
Which is a valid question, because if it's so like out of his control that he just trips over every carpet and ends up in someone's vagina, then
right. And
why not trip and come into mine? If you're gonna fuck up with me.
Right. And she wants that. She's only converting to Mormonism because of him. Like, she's, sort of okay with all of this stuff. And then you've got the whole other factor that he has had sex before. So he hasn't told her yet. So, I mean, if you're gonna follow that, let's not have sex before married, we're married or whatever. You don't necessarily there are lots of options besides reading scripture on the first night you're reunited. That's like the extreme.
Maybe he was just trying. We know that this is producer fucking driven.
Right.
Why don't you read
completely
scriptures to her? Because they both look kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like, and then it was just weird when we tuck you in.
She's like, no, I do it myself. And immediately popped into my head was like, I hope you brought your purple friend, girl, because you can do that yourself too. You don't need him for that.
Oh, wouldn't that be terrible if he's just laying in his room and just hears start singing your hymnals.
Oh God. Rocking in a corner singing to Jesus. We've seen that before.
No.
Oh,
I think that he should just be open and say, hey, I've had sex before, but I want to wait until marriage with you.
Because I'm trying to be a good Mormon.
Because I'm trying to whatever. Like, there's no point in lying, because lying is just as bad.
Right. I totally agree. I totally agree.
He's like pining over her purity, but he's not, she's not a virgin, but it's just like he's trying to.
Is she a virgin though? Didn't she say she was?
I don't know. It's so irrelevant to me. Like, honestly, like choosing to not have sex before marriage doesn't mean you have to be a virgin. It just means you're abstaining.
Right.
For your own certain reasons.
Whatever reasons. Yeah.
I just don't understand that. It's just awkward emphasis on it. Like,
yeah,
it's just like this fucking forbidden fruit bullshit, cookie jar shit. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The same storyline, and
they're going to be getting married. They're getting married allegedly within 90 days.
So he's going to get catfished first.
By her friend.
Catfished. Oh my God, English today. He's got to get catfished first by her friend.
Right.
Which is going to result in them eloping. That's right. And then they're just going to bang in the hostel.
Okay. Got it.
End of the issue. Then we're fine.
No group sex involved in this
No group sex in this one.
Okay. All right.
No,
I love how you're writing these scripts because they're probably really accurate.
I want to see if I'm right. We're gonna have to come back and compare. They're gonna be like, Hanekawa, there was a lot less group sex than you predicted. But we're here for your ideas.
Guys, do you want to lose weight fast, have more energy, and improve your health? Now you can with Nutrisystem for Men. Get delicious breakfasts, lunches, and dinners, even snacks and shakes delivered right to your door. All delivered for free. It's easy to follow, and you'll see results in your first week. Go to Nutrisystem.com/meal now and get 50% off everything. And with their new premium meals, guys get bigger, bolder meals with up to 30 grams of protein and 25% more calories to keep you feeling full and satisfied as you drop the pounds. Just go to Nutrisystem.com/meal right now and get 50% off. You heard me right. Go to Nutrisystem.com/meal right now and get 50% off everything. Forget about takeout and fast food. Nutrisystem for Men is real food and real simple. It's all planned out and delivered right to your front door. Don't wait. This special offer will not last forever. Just go to Nutrisystem.com/meal right now and get 50% off. Go to Nutrisystem.com/meal.
What is happening with Jenny and Sumit?
Nothing, actually.
Did they get married? Like, what's the Hanekawa fan fiction on this?
Did you fast forward through it?
No. Did I?
Like, I might have.
Maybe. No, I got a screenshot. of it, I think.
So basically, she has to play mom now and force him to go ask about how to get a new passport because he just fucking accepts that his ex-parent-in-laws have it. And oh no, I can't do anything. Oh no,
I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere and get married to you. Sorry.
I'm like, does India only issue one in your entire life? Go get a fucking replacement. I understood Jenny's anger there. It was just like, well, why the fuck have you settled this yet? She's like, I have traveled in and out of Nepal with you 15 fucking times. And now you don't have a passport? She's like, I was going to go be a freaking...
Hare Krishna?
Yes.
She's like, it was this easy the whole time, really? And then but this means that he may have to actually marry her.
Yeah. That's what happens when you court someone for 15 fucking years. Your balls finally drop and you marry her.
Oh my gosh.
No, he is annoying. And I'm like, I get this, like, I'll marry you. I'll soon, one day.
Are you starting to come to my end of the I hate Jenny and Sumit Island, or am I just way out of my own on that level of hate that I have?
I think that their storyline has been done when it began. Like, she should just go home.
Well, yeah, but she won't because she loves him. And he just won't marry her for whatever reason.
It's going to come to this clutch decision where she has to go and she's going to tell him that she's going. And instead of driving her to the airport, he's going to drive her to a chapel and they're going to get married. And then everything's going to be fine.
Oh, so they have a happily ever after.
They have a happily ever after.
Okay. All right. I like this.
And then she can get married in her comfortable outfit with her sandals. And there's no pressure. All I think about is her sandals. I don't know why. Every time she's walking around, I was like, are those comfortable? It looks like cardboard.
Oh gosh.
But she likes
She does look comfortable, like the clothes that she wears.
She always looks super freaking comfortable, which, at some point you learn to dress comfortably instead of,
right.
Painfully.
Yeah.
But let's give them a happy ending.
Okay. All right.
Unless she actually comes back home. If she comes back home, her daughter is going to take her passport.
Oh God.
And then do some kind of criminal activity so that she can't leave the fucking country. I would be like, you're not leaving ever again, Mom.
She's going to steal her passport instead of the father-in-law having it?
And her glasses. She can't get anywhere without them.
Her glasses. That's the key. That's the key right there. And her sandals. And take away her sandals. Can I
that would keep Sumit from going anywhere. He goes, oh, I don't know where my shoes are. I guess I can't live anymore.
Oh my God. The level of ridiculousness is amazing.
It's just like he doesn't problem solve anything. There's no more toilet paper. I guess I won't wipe my ass ever again.
Well, Indians don't use toilet paper to wipe their ass.
Yes, they do.
They use the duvet.
Oh,
not
the
duvet.
bidets.
Bidet. Duvet.
I was like, damn, they must go through a lot of bedding.
Bidet.
Bidet. Yeah, they're ahead of us. They've learned to like not.
Yeah.
Bidets.
Do you remember
violent,
the beginning of the pandemic when all the toilet paper was gone
and everyone was
hoarded?
buying bidets and Jahoon was like, see?
And then everybody like those sold out on Amazon.
I was like, if you really, really, really are desperate, we used to have a diaper sprayer, which is nothing more than a kitchen sprayer attachment for the toilet.
Oh, right.
Because I was crunchy. I cloth diapered. Diapered.
Babies and cloth diapers are so cute. Baby butts.
They're so fluffy. I know.
Yeah,
but
they're big round butts. Okay.
But baby shit. And when they shit inside cloth diapers, you need to get it off. And so the sprayers are very helpful. So if you're in a pinch, you can use one of those instead of a bidet. So,
there you go.
For the next apocalypse, that's your friendly advice from me.
Oh, and don't have group sex.
I mean, if it's the apocalypse, it doesn't matter.
I guess it's true. I was thinking
just
like
make sure they bring a value to the group. You always need a doctor, an engineer, someone of childbearing years. You don't really want crying children,
but you want to
if
be
it's
able
like
to
zombies,
repopulate.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You need somebody who's good in an emergency.
Build
who can
your team.
Be
Denny
like, okay,
Sumit,
you do this.
Probably not worth it on your team.
No, I don't want Sumit on my team.
Unless you're looking for some bait. But anyways.
Zombie apocalypse.
And he'll just stand there. He'll be like, I can't find my shoes. I guess I'll just get eaten by zombies. Because I can't run.
Oh my God.
And Jenny would stand next to him, waiting for him to run, or she'll just die with
throw a chair. She'll throw a plastic chair at the zombie.
Oh, dude. Anyways, I think we're done.
I think we're done.
People enough.
I just want to make one other comment. I watched. It's unrelated to anything that we've been talking about, but it's on my mind. I watched Dancing with the Stars this week because my boo Cody Rigsby's on it. He's a Peloton instructor, and of course, I'm super into my Peloton and everything. So I haven't watched Dancing with the Stars probably since the first season, and and it's like the 30th season. But I watched it, and JoJo Siwa is on it, who I know from watching Dance Moms, because I used to watch Dance Moms with my kid, right? We used to watch that. That was like my trash TV before 90 Day. She has a same-sex partner for the dancing. And then that was the first time they've ever done that. And I thought that was fantastic. And I didn't know this, but she said she came out a couple of years ago, and I didn't know.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. And so they've got like this whole same-sex dance partner thing. And I thought that was really cool.
I'm all for diversity. I look forward to when it's not an event.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So vote for Cody Rigsby and Cheryl. As a side note, Cheryl Burke, his partner, is also sober, much like myself. Anyway, new Britney Spears documentary is coming out next week from my friend Erin Lee Carr.
Oh yeah.
She just announced it today. She's the one that did like the At the Heart of Gold about the gymnastics scandal on HBO. She did Mommy Dead and Dearest about Dee Dee Blanchard, Gypsy Rose. She did the Netflix thing, How to Fix a Drug Scandal. There was an HBO one about the girl who texted her boyfriend to kill himself, and then she was on trial for it. Anyway, she and I bonded. I've totally fangirl over her. And then we bonded over sobriety because our sobriety dates are very similar. She just celebrated 6 years and I'm getting ready to celebrate 6 years, God willing. So she's been working on this project and she wouldn't tell me about it. And then she just announced it today and it's coming out on Netflix next week. It's about the Britney v. Spears. So Britney versus Spears. So free Britney. So I'm very excited about this. That'll be next, coming out next Tuesday. I'm very, very, very excited. And she promised me that she'd come on my show. So remember our little podcast. So it's completely unrelated to 90 Day, but we'll hopefully be able to get a separate show on that. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Anything?
All right. Nope.
All right. Well, that's all we got. Thanks for hanging in there, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.